Hi everyone, it's Catherine here from Inky Fingered Cat. I am back with another video using up some of this pet collection kit from Kingston Crafts. It's so cheerful, I just love working with it. And I decided to actually destroy the packaging. I mean, I probably should have waited until I'd used more of the kit up, but anyway, I took half of the kit folder and turned it into 2 card blanks. Now, I will admit it is quite thick cardstock, as in it's proper packaging cardstock, so it doesn't fold brilliantly. So one of my cards, it wants to constantly be open, but never mind, it's fine, it'll be fine. I'm sure after some time of being weighted down, which is what it is currently, it will be fine. But yeah, I took, as I say, the one half of the packaging, cut it into 2 card blanks. I've still got some scraps left. And then the other part, I've got all of these hearts that I'm not going to let go to waste because they're so pretty. So, loads of fussy cutting. I do put this into big fast forward. I think this is like times 10 or something speed. So I definitely don't cut things out this quickly, but just so you don't have to, well, you're sitting watching them, but not at the painful speed at which it took, which is probably about 8 minutes. Which is still not that long, is it? And I was listening to an audiobook. I was fine. So I'm cutting these out. I'm just going to add these to the stash of the embellishments, the die cut embellishments, because I just don't want them to go to waste, and I will probably get more use out of them cutting them up like that. Now, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to make a cat card and a dog card is what I've decided. Just a birthday card for each. I've got no rhyme or reason in my head. I'm literally just using up bits and pieces that come to hand of papers that have already been cut into, etc. And that includes the solids as well as the patterns. So I actually only end up using the dotty paper and then a bit of green, that's not green, is it? A bit of blue, a bit of orange. And then some of the embellishments. So some of the die cut embellishments on my pack had been just slightly off centre, dead easy to rectify, just a little trim with your scissors. It's absolutely fine. Most of them are absolutely fine. It was just the odd tag or whatever had been just slightly off centre, and I decided I really wanted that doggie's little, what's it called, his little, I want to say medal, but it's not a medal, it's like his name tag. I really wanted that to be more fussy cut than it was. And so I've just grabbed a few little dog elements that are in the die cut kit. I've used one of those hearts that I have fussy cut out, and I am now going to just do a little bit on the inside. Again, the card stock is proper packaging cardstock, so I just wanted something a little bit fancier on the inside. So my usual thing is to add a little insert on a dark coloured cardstock. So I'd added the blue in, and then wanted to add a white, and then I've just added a little strip of the dotty paper and one of the bone stickers. And that was my dog one, pretty much done. I will come back and do a little bit more on it in a minute. Now, my cat one, you can see this is the card that doesn't want to stay closed. I decided that that piece of spotty paper wasn't quite big enough and it needed that extra mat underneath, and then I decided, you know what, no, I'm going to turn it into a little tag, a little banner. And this is my cat card, and for this I just have the bowl and the cat. I didn't have anything else. I contemplated using a couple of those sentiments and changed my mind. And then I'm looking for one of the hearts that's got like the paw prints in it, because the hearts that don't have paw prints in can be used for any project, but the hearts that have got paw prints in are obviously pet related. So I thought I'd try and use up the pet related things. Apologies, my voice is a bit scratchy. It is, I filmed and I'm recording this voiceover in April when I had COVID, so I know you're not seeing this for quite some time after that, and I know a few of my videos have got awful voiceovers. Well, this is me on the edge of recovery. I'm almost there, I promise. It's been 3 weeks of really unpleasantness, but there you go. Right, again, I am adding some inserts on the inside. I do go back in later and add a white panel. I don't think I do it on camera though, to that insert. But other than that, the basics of the card are done. I've added some enamel dots round that come with the little gem things that come with the kit. I've added those around, but then I really wanted a sentiment that said something to do with birthday, and I remembered about these My Favourite Things stamps that are a dog stamp and a cat stamp, and I thought, oh yeah, perfect. And you're perfect. Is indeed one of the sentiments on the cat ones. It's something to do with perfect anyway. I decided I was going to emboss it with white onto that blue. You'll notice that I did something rare. I did a little bit of tidying up in the middle of this video. I don't normally do that in the middle of a project. I keep going to the end normally and then sometimes just shove it to the side and carry on with the next project. But on this one, I did put all of the pieces of the Pet Collection kit back into the remaining half of the folder. So it is still operational. It's just not got a front to it anymore. Yeah, I mean, again, I should have waited until I'd got further towards the end of using the project kit up before I went and cut into the packaging, but there you go. Now, I wanted just a little bit of dimension on these cards. I've kept everything flat so far, but I didn't want it as thick as using foam tape, foam adhesive tabs. They're a little bit thick, those. So for the sentiments, I literally just used a little bit more of the scrap blue, cut it up into little strips behind and glued it in place. So it's a few layers of cardstock thick. I think it's 3 or 4 layers of cardstock thick, and it just gives it that bit of a boost in terms of dimension. And that's about it. This was me attempting to do something to try and flatten that card a little bit more. Didn't really work, but there you go. So here's my finished cards. They're fun, they're cheery, perfect for your pet loving friends type of thing. And I enjoyed making them. They were simple and easy cards to make because I literally didn't think about it. I just stuck things down. And sometimes that's what you need, especially if you've not been so well and your brain's still not quite there yet. So there you go, there's the finished insides. I hope you've enjoyed these projects. Please do give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment below. Are you a cat or a dog person? I'm a dog person, but I also love cats, but I actually don't do pets. And subscribe if you want to see more. There are plenty more videos to come, I am sure. And until next time, bye-bye.